Moya is an amazing person. I was with Moya David last year when I was doing Nara launch at Tamari Hotel with Eric. He's an excellent person. His dance is amazing, very creative.
Moya David exposed as an ungrateful sugar baby who allegedly started cheating on his sponsor, leading to him lose his Pradoti X and salon.
My name is Nara. I am the founder of Nara Luxury Africa. It's a company that deals with women products. And today I'm very excited and happy to launch an initiative that actually focuses on young people, and I mean teenagers from age 15 to 19. It's called Girl Get Up, Be All That There Is initiative. So this initiative is actually focusing on young girls to empower them, giving them the power, the freedom to express themselves, the freedom to know who they are and what are their contribution to society, the importance, the values, and being able to show them that the possibilities are there, and at a young age self-awareness is really important so that they can be able to stand out in this competitive world.
Okay. Yeah. What inspired you to come up with the idea of supporting girl child? Why not boy child? Mama tu ni madem.
Actually, I don't want to sound feminist, but I personally, it comes from my own story. I'm not from a rich family. I'm from a very humble family, and I managed to stand out and be different. Of course, I had challenges, and being where I am today, it was inspired me comes from my own background. I'm from a very humble family, a very middle class family, and growing up, actually, my parents didn't even understand who do I want to become. I knew I had to be something so that I can be able to make an impact to someone somewhere, and it wasn't easy. It was challenging and worth it. So I told myself that one day, even before I become a millionaire, if I can be able to be something, I'll be able to inspire others as young as they are before I get old, because I believe at my age I can be able to easily resonate with them, talking to them like their sisters, and they can be able to easily interact with me, as you have seen. So it's quite something that's really connected to me, and I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to do it now that I can do it.
Yeah. What are maybe the vision? You know, when someone starts something or maybe decide to do something, you must have that vision or maybe goals. Labda tuambie, what are your future plans maybe now on this?
Now that I have started with Ngai Murunja Secondary School, hopefully with the grace of God, I believe that I can be able to inspire at least 10,000 young women in Nairobi or any other county that would be blessed to go. We call upon all the schools that they feel like they need someone who can come and inspire them and make positive impact to young women out there. We would love to come, and we will definitely come. And we call upon any other stakeholders, people who want to be part of this initiative. We really, really appreciate. As today, we're not only giving them the motivation, we're not giving them the assurance, the awareness, the education that they need. We also support them with food donations, because we understand with the economy and the financial situation of the country, we really have to bring them a true impact. We not talk, we can just talk, but if we don't bring them the true impact, they will not have something that can be really sustainable. So we call upon anyone who wishes to be part of this. We would love to join with you. You can come, you would love you to join with us. You can come help students. Today we managed to sponsor 2 students. Hopefully, if we get more sponsors, we can be able to make an impact to so many children who really, really need. They can even come with food, with stationaries. We would really love anyone who's really willing to be part of this. You're really more than welcome.
Okay. Now we've seen you work with Eric Omondi, and maybe what are the qualities that you look in someone who you want to advertise on, or who you want to maybe to be your brand ambassador, and also maybe tell us how you ulipata jina Eric.
Okay, I was in USIU by then, and I wrote my first book, and that was Study Less, Study Smart. And I met with Eric at Java, and I was with my friend, and then I was reading that book. Eric, you know, is funny. Yeah. Then that was like 2-3 years ago, and then he was like, "Hey, well, how can you write this book?" And then we just made stories. He even forgot about me. Then he gave me his number. He's like, "Yeah, well, like you can just have my number." You know, Eric is just cool like that. But after like 2 years, with the grace of God, I managed to start a company. And then when I was at least able to look for ambassadors. It came in my mind. Eric is controversial. He's funny. He's really nice. He's a good person to work with. He works really, really hard, and he delivers. Eric delivers, and he's a good friend. He's someone that who can sit down and tell you that, Nara, I will do anything that you want us to do, so that we can be able to push the brand. So for me, I look for someone who's really willing to work as equal, and I do not want to be above them or them being above me. I would want someone who can look at Nara as their own, as being part of it wholeheartedly. As you have seen, Eric did all that he could. There's nothing that he couldn't do. And for me, I look at talent. I look at people with the ability. I don't choose if it's a lady or if it's a man. Anyone who has, Eric is a man, but he did a really, really great job. In terms of awareness, fantastic. So anyone who is willing and anyone who has a talent, who is really inspired, I would love to work with them, and they're welcome to send their application, and we'll consider them. Yeah.
Let's get a question.
Anyone in mind would be looking for the real to work with? Or
We're in Kenya. That's a really tough question. A man or a woman?
Or maybe you've been ile tu kwa hapa. Unajua kuna wenye unaweza you have done a bit.
Yes, I'm planning to work with Amber Ray. I was actually working with. I was actually talking to the manager. The manager approached me and gave me her profile, and she's an amazing person. She's beautiful. I met her and I spoke to her. She came. I was sponsoring the Valisha's show. She came to my office. She's a very beautiful woman, and now that she has delivered a baby, I think it's a good time for me to work with her in terms of these products that I'm selling. And of course, she's beautiful. She's pretty, and yeah, I would really I would really love to associate myself with anyone who's beautiful and pretty and who can really deliver. Not to say that people are not beautiful. I mean, like, give credit where it's due. So yeah, not only Amber, any other beautiful girl out there who really wants to be part of Nara, because Nara is all about beauty, excitement, and yeah, good vibes. Yeah.
And Nara, in our African society, how have you been? Do you get some challenges with the fact that you are young, you've been able to achieve this much? Maybe people would tend to confuse your success to maybe other things, relate them to other things. Do you get that?
That's a very good question, sweetie. I mean, it's not only relating it to it. I think people do not really believe that you can really be successful. I don't term myself as successful. I have a long way to go, but at least I am one step. Every day I'm one step ahead to where I am planning to get in life. So the challenges I'm getting is that people do not believe that it's really possible. So I do not want to mention bloggers, but people would just pick something randomly and speak really something bad, maybe about the product or about anything, just to put you down. And we're forgetting that this is an African brand. I'm an African woman. I start down. I came up with a formula. And we have so many brands, we have so many beautiful, amazing products that were introduced, and they failed 100 times before they become better. This is my first time introducing a product. This is my first time starting a company. This is my first time trying to do something. I think it's about time people that give at least credit where it's due. It's okay to fail. I appreciate positive criticism. It shapes me. It makes me the person that it makes me grow. But I think it's about time that we appreciate people who really do something and they can go back and give back to society. Not only making money, but also giving back to society and looking. And if people can wake up every day and see that what value can I add not only to myself but to thousands and hundreds of people behind me, I think that is very monumental. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice. And maybe with that, I hope the people who are watching us have been able to learn a lot from you. And talking about that, I think it was last year around August, we saw a blogger posting that
The screenshots.
sending screenshots maybe about a product, saying that customers probably are giving you bad reviews. Maybe can you clarify on that?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, there has been some bloggers posting bad reviews. Sweetheart, it's a product. It's never a heaven sent miracle something. I do not expect a product to work 100%. There has to be factors. We have different factors. People are different. We have genetics factors. We have different issues. Women complications are a lot. You come give me a good review in a good way, we'll look for a solution. But if you expect not to do the right thing and expecting good results, I cannot promise you miracle product. I would love to help, I would love to lie, but I cannot. So I think it's a two-way thing. Is I give you the product and you also make sure that you do the right things and be disciplined within yourself. We help each other. I do my part, you do your part. But if you fail to do your part, of course you'll put it on the product. That's an easy way to say that that's not working, but did you do your part? I think it's about time we look at it in a two-way. I have clients who come to me and be like, you know what, Nara, Miko kweli, I ate junk. You know what, Nara, Mimi, I wasn't consistent. You know, it's good if we are really, really honest. I am ready to improve the quality of my products. With all honesty, if we can sit down, if a client can give me a good review and can be really honest, if she really gave her 100%, then we can be able to find a sustaining solution.
Okay, you being a young lady, as we wind up, I know running a company or having such a thing is not easy, and maybe tell us what keeps you going, or what maybe motivates you to keep on with what you're doing right now.
Wow, that's a very touching question. I think my past. I always believe that if I wasn't broken then, nothing can break me right now. I've been through a lot in my life. Like, I've been through a lot to a point that not even the devil can shake me. Not to say that I'm the strongest person on earth, but I know and I believe that if it didn't kill me then, it can't kill me now. I can only move from strength to strength. I can learn, I can grow, I can develop, I can become better. I can inspire people. I think that is the only thing that keeps me going. Knowing that I can spend a day like this talking to kids, making an impact, however small it is, going back to work, doing everything that I can now that I can with my age is something that I'm really grateful. So that when the time that when it reaches the time that I can't do anything, I can be able to look back and say, yes, I made mistakes. Yes, there's some places that I failed, but I'm glad I did everything that I could when I could.
Okay, and maybe just before we finish up, Nara, many of you young ladies and men who are in businesses is starting, many of the people out here, I don't know if you know Moya'S.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yes.
So this has been going online. I think he's at a budget selling his business that is Moya'S. You're in the same, almost, let me say almost, sorry, so maybe the same. Maybe what can you advise Moya and the things going around in selling his business?
Moya is an amazing person. I was with Moya David last year when I was doing Nara launch at Tamarind Hotel with Eric. He's an excellent person. His dance is amazing, very creative. Actually, most businesses fail in the first 2 years of introduction because failing is part of the journey. I would advise Moya to stay strong and do something that he feels is right to do at the right time. Not only to think what will so and so say, what will this person say. If it reaches a point that you think that selling a business is the best thing, maybe he has a better plan. Maybe he has another creative idea. So for a person to say that I'm selling this, he has done everything he could. Maybe he sees what we don't see. So me, I'll only tell him, Moya, do what you think is right and what is better for your future. And we're praying for you. We see you. We appreciate you. And we know that you'll come up with something beautiful. Of course, we always come back. Like, you can't kill someone who's fighting. We can only fall down. He will always get back up. That's what I believe in. Yeah.
So as we wind up, maybe inspire that there young man who's about to give up, or maybe someone who looks up to you. What will you say?
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. If it's bad, do it bad. If it's hard, do it hard. Like, let nothing stops you. So what? There's always two sides of the coin. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. That is life. There are beautiful days and there are bad days, but that does not define where you are or where you're supposed to be. Be all that there is. Like, do everything that you can. Fail forward, okay? Enjoy yourself. Make life a beautiful place. Go through it like a beautiful journey, and don't even feel scared, because what's the point of living if you can't feel alive? Go for it. Okay.
A message to your family?
I love you guys and I appreciate you, and I will always love you, and I'll